something fucking hit my door and I'm gonna cry.
They look up to me. I got fake people showing fake love to me.
Okay, this is probably the worst lipstick choice I've ever done, but like, fuck it, right? Anyways, so today I'm going to be talking about my paranormal experiences, and this is going to be a pretty long video, so if you're going to watch, I need you to pause this video, go grab your freaking snacks or whatever you need to grab, your blanket and your pillow, because you're going to be scared shitless, and then come back and play this video. If y'all don't know about me, my house is really haunted. There's not much history about it because the owner who has this house, okay, I live in a house where it's the big house in the front, the little house in the middle, and then the house in the back. I live in the one in the middle, and the one in the back was supposed to be like a garage, and then the one in the front, obviously, a house. The one in the middle didn't exist, and so the person who lived in the front, she made it. And wait, pause. Can we all just admire how bad my lighting is, because Fatima broke my good light? Like, thanks, Fatima. Okay, anyways, back to the video. So yeah, the owner in the front made this house, and so you can't really look up the history because well, it doesn't really exist. She wasn't supposed to build it and she built it. So yeah, that's that. And so I guess something happened at this house. No one wants to talk about it. The person in the back, she used to live in the middle where I live, and she said stuff were happening to her too, but she doesn't want to tell me, so I don't really know much about it. And so I'm going to be talking about my experiences. I'm scared shitless because it's 9:40, about to be 10, and I have to sleep in this room. Okay, so let's start with, like, I guess the kind of how it started all. So I used to live in a really haunted house, so I was used to haunted things or whatever. And then we moved here, and everything was kind of good, and then it started getting kind of weird. Okay. Subscribe. Okay, I'm back. So it all started, I thought it was because of the old house we lived in, and that's why this was happening, so I never put much interest into it. I just thought that it was because I was so used to being haunted in my last house. So I was laying down in my bed. I'll show you how the setup is. So my bed is right here. You can see it right here. This is where I put my head, and so my feet go like that, and then there's the door over there, and then right across from me is the closet, and then my sister's bed is on the side of the closet, because the closet's not the whole wall, it's just a little part like that, and then my sister's bed is right here. And so I'm right here, and when I turn around like this to my side, I can see straight to the closet. And so I was sleeping, I was dead asleep, like I was asleep, and I remember I was dreaming about something. I'm not really sure what the dream was about. And so it scared me. My dream scared me, so I opened my eyes, and my room is really dark. That's why I kind of put these lights on, because of this story, but my room was really dark. And now I have another closet that's covering the window, but before it was covering it, there was nothing there, so all the light that would come in was from the moon, and you can kind of see through the studs. So like if there was someone standing in front of me, I could see the outline of their shadow. And so I wake up and I see someone, like a little girl, and I'm just like, my little sister, look, come Destiny, like this, it only shows half. My sister Destiny, she's right here. I look the same height as her, but it's because I'm sitting down. And so I thought it was her, because she sometimes dreams and she sleepwalks and she sleep talks, and so she was just standing there, and I thought it was her. And I was like, in my dream, you know how you kind of see stuff but you kind of don't, I was like, Destiny, what are you doing? And then so then she doesn't reply to me, and then I just fall back asleep. I don't know why, I don't know how I brushed that off. I just fell back asleep, and I woke up the next day, and I was like, Destiny, what were you doing? She was like, what do you mean, what was I doing? I was like, you got up and you were just standing there. She was like, no, I was sleeping. And then I was like, were you sleepwalking maybe? And she was like, maybe. So I was like, yeah, maybe it was her. And then so I brushed it off, and then nothing happened. And then this year, 2016, is when shit got real, yo. It got real. The girls was probably like Sam, your gay ass is annoying as fuck. I'm gonna haunt you so you leave my motherfucking house. Literally, that's what it probably did. Because this year was its year. Nigga, it was its year. And it's all happened this month. So, we're in December. Today's the 20, what? 20 something. I don't 29. Even. 29 probably. I don't know. You guys can correct me in the description if it's not the 29th. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to edit today in the morning, that's why I sound all retarded, but I forgot to put in that in this house it's so tiny and it feels comfortable, but there's just one room that always feels so cold, and that's usually my mom's room, and it scares me shitless going in there. Like, I will not go in there alone. It really does scare me, and so I just thought I should put this in here. Okay, back to the video. Right. Anyways, this whole month weird shit's been happening. Okay, so let's just start again with the setup. In my living room, it's a tiny house, literally tiny house. So the living room is connected to the kitchen, and in the living room we have our Christmas tree because we put it up way before December, like a week before December. So we put up our Christmas tree, and then my mom has these frames. It's like candles. The frame is a picture of a candle, and you could turn on a switch and it looks like that candle is actually lighting up. It's really cute. And so she had put that up. Please keep in mind, she hammered this shit in. She loves this, and it was expensive, so she was not gonna let it break. She hammered that shit in. She made sure it stayed on the wall. I was there to witness the noise because it didn't let me sleep. So I was sure that this thing was screwed into the wall perfectly fine. And so one day I'm home alone. Well, we were all together, and my family has horses, and they have to go feed them and go give them go walk them around. And I'm allergic to them, so I don't usually go. Like, I can go and be with them as long as I don't touch them or I don't get any of their fur like near my face. I'm good. But I usually like staying home, you know, because it feels really bad. And sometimes I accidentally get little hairs that are on the floor and they go up, and I hate how it feels. So I just avoid everything and I stay home. And so we were all together and it was all good, and we were in the living room, and then they're like, oh shit, we need to go feed the horse. And I was like, okay, I'll stay here. And then they were like, oh, okay. And so I stayed here, and they left. They had closed the door, they got on the car, and they had left out the gate. And then I was just on my phone listening to music, and then I was like, okay, I'm kind of scared of being here, because like just being out there gives me like chills. So I was like, okay, no, I'm going to my room and locking the door. So I walked into my room, I closed the door, and as soon as I laid on my bed, you could hear the loudest bang. Like, it was like boom, like if someone like threw something really hard at the door. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I was like, I'm gonna die. But you know me, you know those scary movies when you're like, don't go into the closet, don't go into the closet, and the bitch goes into the closet? Me. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be like Criminal Minds. I'm gonna go investigate this shit because I'm cool as fuck and I'm brave as fuck. And so I get out the door and I look around and everything is good, but then I see the frame, and the frame is upside down on the floor. And then I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then I was like, but that was the thump that I heard was too loud for it to just have been that. So I even tried it again. I put it back up and I knocked it down myself, and it went down. It literally just went like, can you hear that? It was just like little. I was like, that was not what hit. I was like, something fucking hit my door and I'm gonna cry. So I ran back into the room and I closed the door, and I didn't come out until my family came. They came and I told them, but you know, they think I'm crazy, so anyways, so that's that. And then another story takes place with my sister Fatima. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen her in most of my videos. Me and her stayed home alone. Once again, we were home alone, and we decided, our friend Jose texted us that they were gonna be at the park, that we should go play soccer. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna be home alone, why not? And so we were packing our stuff, and my sister was sitting right here. I'm at literally where I'm at right here. She was putting on her shoes, and she's like, Sam, go get the ball so that while I'm putting my shoes on, you get the ball and the bag and we could just leave. I was like, okay, fine. Where's the ball? And she was like, it's outside in the garden. So outside of our in our kitchen, on top of the sink, there's a window, and then if you look at the window on the bottom, there's like a little like garden like that, and it's full of big bushes. And so the ball, we usually put the ball in there because you can't see it and the sun can't hit it. And then so I was like, oh, okay, it's in the bushes. And then I went outside and I was looking in the bushes, and then out of the corner of my eye I see someone at the window, and then all of a sudden they go shh, like you could just hear the shh, and you could see them go like this forward. But it was a rainy day. No, it wasn't rainy, it was cloudy, so it was dark and you couldn't see their face. And so I look up and I go, Fatima, where did you say the ball was? Because I assumed it was my sister that said, like, who went shh to me. And then I was like, Fatima, where did you say the ball went? And then she yells from the room. She's like, what? I can't hear you. And so I ran into the house, not because I was scared. I was like, okay, she's probably like pranking me because she knows shit has been happening and she wants to scare me. So I'm gonna probably see her laughing in the room. But this was her, guys. She was like so into her shoe. So I knew it wasn't her. I was like, dude, get your shit, we're leaving this fucking house. And she was like, why? And I told her, and she didn't even finish putting on her shoes. She literally ran outside without her shoes and she put them on outside. She's like, let's go, dude. And we didn't come home until my mom was home because we were so scared. And my mom believed that one, but only because of my next story. So my stepdad so they sleep in their room, and then they're supposed to sleep like regular people, like the bed and then their heads and their bodies, but they sleep with my little brother, so they sleep like across. It's my little brother. Diles hi.
Hi. That blue?
Yeah, it's blue. Back to my story. Yes.
Hurry up.
And so, like I was saying, they sleep like across like that, so their feet kind of hang out. And my stepdad sleeps at the end of the bed, which is literally, you can stretch your hand out and you'll touch the door. And then so they usually leave the door open because the bathroom is in their room, and me and my sisters who sleep in the other room need to go inside to use the bathroom because we only have one. And so he usually has the door open. And then he was sleeping, and then we all went to bed or whatever. And then the next day he goes, girls, I told you guys you have school, why are you guys up so late? Like if you guys are gonna be up late, at least go to your room and don't make so much noise. And on school nights, like, we stay up late, but on school nights we do not stay up late because we know it's gonna hurt to wake up, so we don't. And then we were like, what are you talking about? Like, we were asleep. I just knew we were asleep. And then he goes, why were you guys laughing last night? I'm not dumb, you guys were laughing. And then I was like, what are you talking about?
That blue.
I was like, what are you guys, like, what are you talking about? We were not awake. He's like, I was hearing little kids laughing. I don't know if it was the neighbors, but it couldn't have been the neighbors because then the neighbors didn't have kids, but we didn't think about it at the moment, so we just let it go. And that's that. And then the last story I have for you guys is not that intense. It's like, okay, so in my room, it's my bed again right here, and if I put you guys like up here, you could see this little shelf right here, right? You see where my makeup is up there, the little shelf. So I have the light right there, and that light goes out a lot. That light, like the bulbs, they die really like fast. So my stepdad bought me a box of them, and he put them up there in that shelf from whenever they die, so I could just replace it. So I had the box, and in the box it was 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and then the box was like that, and it was shut. But I put the cap under the box. You know how when you have a box of chocolates and it has a cap, but you could put the cap under it and like put the chocolates on top? I did that with the box, and so it was up there perfectly fine. And then I had just changed a bulb too. So I finished changing the bulb, and then I had these lights up already because of the fact that I kept seeing little stuff like people at night. So I just put these Christmas lights on, and I kept them on. And then so I connected the Christmas lights on, and I don't know if you could see, hold on, you can see right here, there's no way these Christmas lights could have unplugged themselves. Like, there's no way. My phone keeps falling. Okay, yeah, my sister was just telling me she remembers the story, that it was really scary because she witnessed it with me, I mean. So me and my little sister were laying down on the bed like we always do. We share this bed, and we turned the Christmas lights on. She connected them at the same time that I turned them off, and she connected them so that as soon as I turned them on, there was still another light, and it wasn't fully dark, so the room was lit up. And so she connects it, and I come, and when I lay down and put my blankets on me, this thing, it just like disconnects and everything shuts off, and it's super fucking dark in this room. And we got so scared, we put the blanket over our head, and my other sister Fatima, she was in the bathroom, so we're like, we're gonna stay under this blanket until she comes in and turns the light on. But she was taking forever, and like, you know, you can't really breathe under the blankets. So I was like, okay, Destiny, we need to be brave, and we need to turn these lights on. And she's way braver than me, because my biggest fear is the dark. She's like, yes, Sam, I'll do it, okay? I'll do it, I got this. Like, we felt like we were in a mission or something. I don't even know. But okay, so as soon as she takes off her blanket, she takes off her blanket, and when she grabs one switch and she grabs the other thing, and as soon as she's about to put it together, the box of light bulbs with there, it like flies off the shelf. It flies, and it's just the loudest noise, because you know how bulbs, when they hit each other and everything, it makes the loudest noise. It flies off, it makes so much noise, everything lands on the floor, and we run out the room. We just run. We're like, no. And so we ran out, and then we stayed with my mom for a little, and then we got over it. I don't know why or how the fuck we get over that shit. We got over it. We came into the room. My stepdad came in here too. Picked up the light bulbs, put it back in the box, closed the box, and then turned on the little lights, and we went to sleep. And nothing else happened that day. So, yeah, that's mainly everything that I have right now. Am I forgetting anything, Destiny?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, wait. One more story. It's not that scary. I was just sitting on the couch listening to music again, and the Christmas tree was right in front of me. I got, again, tired of being there, so I just got up, went to the room, and once I was inside my room, up to the point where I couldn't see the Christmas tree anymore, the light bulb like flies. I mean, the light bulb, what's it called, the little balls on the Christmas tree, whatever, right. One of those little balls flies off past my room like that, and I see it fly off, and I'm like, that cannot fly that far. Sorry, not possible. Bye. And I also did leave the house that day. I just went to the park with my boyfriend. He's amazing, by the way. He started his YouTube channel. He's so cute. I'll link his YouTube channel in the description below, so you guys can subscribe to him, please, because he's amazing, and he really wants this, and I really want to support him. So please subscribe to his YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my videos, and just keep watching, because I make some dumbass videos, but it's always facts, and it's always the truth for you guys, because why would I lie? Like, if I wanted to lie, there's just no point. Like, why the fuck would I lie to you guys about something like this? My sister is so ugly. She's like trying to put on this lipstick, and it looks so bad on her. It doesn't look any better on me, but still. Look at it. If you guys want to get this lipstick, though, it's like Anastasia. It's paint.
It's not focusing.
This never focuses. But anyways, it's that. It's from Anastasia. It's the paint, color paint.
Yeah,
that's what it says on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching this video. If you watched to the end, then like, thank you so much. I hope you're not scared shitless, and I hope you're not watching this at night, because if you are, then fucking sucks to be you. My bad. See you next time with some more videos. Bye.